Hi, my name is Anastasia and I want to talk about self-expression today. This is the first time I'm doing this. I have this topic in my mind and I want to just share my thoughts about it. I also have my notes, but I'm not sure how I will be using it. I want this to be like the free flow conversation and see whatever it leads me, but also I want the structured frame that I created and I had in my mind that this is the notes that is important. This is the parts that I want to talk about. So yeah, I've been experiencing different states when I'm doing social media. And I wanted to talk about it more because I was talking to my friend this morning. Actually, she's one of the students from my class where I study coaching, and she reached out to me and said, hey, do you want to practice together? So our relationship started to evolve, and this morning we just talked about our experience with coaching, about our struggles, and we also talk about our realizations, about our insights, what we've learned, because sometimes we're doing this separately. Sometimes I'm doing my discussion session with another group, and she's also having another experiences with different other learning that she's doing. So we're like sharing what we've learned and we talk about it. And I'm not really sure how, but we started talking about their social media, because this is the perfect tool to reach as many people as we can. Just click record button and just start sharing our thoughts. And she's new to social media. She doesn't know how to do it yet, but I'm still learning, but I'm on this journey already. And I shared with her that, before doing this, I had so many fears. So many or so much, I'm not sure. Like even with my English is not my native language, as you may see. So I had so many fears about how I'm being perceived. How will I be perceived? So and this was about my language. This was about my apartment. This was about the clothes I'm wearing, everything. So yeah, I took this journey and I shared with her some realization that I want to share with you, because she was inspired by it. So maybe this will help you as well, and maybe you will have some insights that will help you. If we're talking about self-expression, of course, it's not only social media, it's just how we are and how we are interacting with other people in real world. Let's say you are ordering coffee. Like, there are so many ways to order coffee in the coffee shop. You can say, hey, excuse me, may I have like this chai tea latte? Oh, I'm so sorry, yeah, can I have oat milk or something like that? Or you can say, oat milk, lavender syrup latte, please. So there are so many different versions of how we can ask for something. The words we're using, the intonation we're using. If we're like, little baby, oh, I'm so sorry, can I have this? Or like, when you are at the gym or yoga studio and you're trying to reach something, you're trying to get your bag out of this box and someone is in the way and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry, or oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Or you'll be, excuse me. Like, we know those people, right? We've been hearing this all time, that how you say things can also reveal some of insecurities that you have, can reveal some confidence that you have. It's all about how we share, how we say things, how we react, because there are something like verbal, right? How we're being perceived, and also nonverbal, like our body language, and like our facial expressions. And when the person is looking at you, usually we're seeing the whole picture and we are like subconsciously scanning disruptive person from head to toe. We might not even realize it, but we're doing this every time. And since I'm 27 years old, I've realized that, okay, like with people I can deal a little bit. I know how to I don't know, express myself in the way I want. I'm still learning. I'm still in the process how to do it more authentic in my way. And I love this journey. But social media is something that always was in the background of my mind. I was like, in the back of my mind, I was like, I want to do this. But also there is like the bigger reach of people. So it can be quite difficult to express yourself not knowing what will be next, right? And what the outcome will be, what other people will think about you. And yeah, and look at me. I'm doing this video right now. And I'm really excited. So the fear to post on social medias, or the fear of like talking to the camera like I do. Of course, there are so many reasons why we are afraid of doing so. And I think one of the most fears could be fear of judgment, or fear of indifference. What will happen after we click this button, post? Because when we're talking about fear, that's something I realized in my coaching studies, that it's not always about the fear of doing something. It's the fear of what will be or what not will be after we do something. So it's not literally about, oh, I'm afraid of pressing this post button. It's nothing like that. It's about what happened after, or what will not happen after. And this is the mind shift that helped me a little to structure my fears. So if I'm talking about fears to post, I'm realizing that I don't have this fear to actually press the button. I have the fear what is on the other side. And for me, it was judgment and not knowing what the outcome will be. So, right, you can share your thoughts, and some other people can say, oh my God, this is so dumb. Or other people can say, oh my God, this is amazing. I've realized something that I have never thought about it before. And I think my desire to even start this channel came from me wanting to share my experience, because I've seen how other humans' experience changed me in a way that I was looking at them. I was watching a lot of interviews, and each of the interview I was watching, I've gained some experience. Of course, it's not like you are doing something and you are making a lot of mistakes, and that's how you gain wisdom, and that's how you realize that, okay, this is not working for me, so this is what will work, or this is what I want to try. When you hear other humans' stories, this is another section of experience in your mind that you know that, okay, this person did this, and this what the outcome was. And every person is different, right? So it doesn't mean that if we're talking about this section, right, it doesn't mean that if this person does this and this person did have this exact outcome, it doesn't mean that if I will do this, I will have the same. So it's interesting to analyze this, but I've come to understanding that I love to talk to people, and I love to understand how their brain works, what their background was, and how they dealing with it. That's very interesting, and I think that's the part why I decided to be a coach, because I love to see what patterns are in my thinking, and I love to see how other people view this world and how they can change patterns that are in their head, and they can act differently. So what I So what helped me the most when I think about fear of judgment is to really have this conversation with myself. I'm sorry, I have to let this be out of my apartment. Okay, I'm back. So what really helped me is to really understand, if we're talking about fear of judgment, what am I afraid to be judged at? If that's something I say, right? Okay, what happens if I do share my thoughts and then one person says, oh, I don't agree with what you're saying? What will happen? And honestly, I think nothing will happen. Nothing will happen because I do understand that this is my vision and another person can see differently. Okay, later, let's keep thinking about what can I be afraid of. The person will judge my accent or my English. Okay, how many languages do you speak? What's your background? If you know, I don't know, 4 different languages and you can master them perfectly, that's like awesome. I'm not like that, or I am like that. I think I'm being very good with my English. Yeah, I'm not afraid of people judging my accent. I do have accent, and I'm actually proud of myself that I know English at this level, that I can share my thoughts and express myself. And every video that I'm doing, I'm doing it better, and I'm seeing my success. I'm seeing my improvement, my progress, because when I just moved to United States, I couldn't speak like that. But the more I talk, the more I share my thoughts, the more the more I'm faced with some words that I don't know, with some feelings that I don't know how to share. This gives me the perspective that, oh my God, I don't know how to share this, what I'm feeling right now, but let me understand, how do I explain people about this? Let me find the right words. Let me find. So it actually makes me better. So I'm not gonna stop. Okay, what else? Like what other people will think about my apartment or about my clothes? So what I realized, that the first video that I was trying to film, I was going with my tripod everywhere in my apartment, and I was trying to find the best looking angle what I have here. And then I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to find the best version. I don't want to find the best looking corner of my place. I'm just gonna sit outside on my balcony, and I don't care that I don't know, the background is not looking good. I don't care if the paint is fading. I'm just gonna sit and I'm just gonna share my thoughts, and that's it. And also, I've realized that I have the more energy when I don't waste it on thinking about how do I look, what is my background. I have this desire to share, and I have to share. Because if I will wait 2-3 hours to find the best angle, to do my makeup, to wear the clothes that I don't usually wear in my house, but for outside, I will feel different, and I'm not there yet to spend so much energy to do this. I'm at this point in my life where I just have to do the quickest and the most comfortable way for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna overthink it, and I'm never gonna release this video. So as of now, I'm doing this on my couch, in my home clothes, minimal makeup, and I'm happy about it. I'm really happy because I know I'm growing, and it's not about how I look. It's more about what things I say, and I hope you find it enjoyable, or at least I'm entertaining you, okay? So yeah, when I really understand, when I name what I fear, somehow my mind start to read it as not as scary anymore. Because when we have this fear, we have many, like, if we go into destructure the fear, it consists out of many other little fears, like fear of judgment, fear of, I don't know, what will happen, of the outcome, fear of, fear of success. What will actually happen if this video will hit 1,000 views and, I don't know, all the people will be sharing their thoughts. Am I ready for this success, or am I ready for this outcome? I don't know. So different fears, when we're talking about them, it's really helpful to understand, okay, what will happen if this actually happens? How can I make the next move better, right? How will I cope with this situation? So all these questions, like if you're gonna dive into your fear and actually try to live it and understand that you're safe, that all of these people can think whatever they think and you still do you, because this is what sparks your energy, because this is what makes you feel good, you realize that all of this fear is irrelevant, and you will be able to deal with it. You will be able to live with it, and you will learn step by step that it's not something scary anymore. For example, the fear of indifference is also something I was facing with. I was overthinking everything that I was doing, and then when I released the video, there was no outcome. There was no likes, no comments, no followers gains, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm a loser. And what I've realized through coaching as well is that silence can teach us so much. For example, when I'm being a coach and I'm having the client and I do ask the client a question and the client sits and the client doesn't know what to answer. His train of thought is going so fast to find the answer because silence feels uncomfortable, and sometimes they are either coming up with the answer for them that is truly their answer and the main reason we started this whole conversation, or they're trying to seek for a perfect answer and they're thinking and thinking and thinking, and then they realize that, okay, I need to say something because the coach is looking at me and the coach expects me to say something, and I'm not dumb and I need to say something because I have this image, I have this role of really smart person. So if I'm gonna sit in silence, then the coach gonna think that I'm stupid, that I'm dumb, that I don't know myself. So the silence is really powerful tool because it can reveal so many parts about you, so many uncomfortable parts about you, and that's okay if you don't know the answer. It's very cool that there are people that are giving you questions that you don't know answer to, because it will help you to see the world differently. And this is what coaching is for. You know, someone with a different background listening to your story and just asking you questions about this story. And it has already been proved that you are the story that you keep telling yourself. If you're gonna rewrite the story, you're gonna rewrite your life. For example, if I'm gonna think, oh my God, I moved to this country, I'm being by myself, I have no parents here, I don't have the stable income, I don't have the house of my dreams, I don't have anything, I don't understand this tax system. I don't know how I'm gonna be here. I'm so miserable and I'm so sad and there's no one who can help me. Then I will be living the life like this, and this is not the life I want to live. So the story I'm telling myself that, oh my God, I moved here by myself, I'm paying taxes by myself. Yeah, I understand this system. I might not know everything, but I do my best to live here, to try everything I can, to experience everything I can, and oh my God, I'm so strong and I'm proud of myself. And this is the story I keep telling myself, that this is gonna be better. And if the life will turn me into the point that I have to move again, I have the strength in me and all this knowledge in me that I can do this myself. So I do have these moments where I think, oh my God, like I'm so sad I don't have anyone, but I'm allowing myself to be in this state for one day max, because I do know that if that's going to be the story I'm going to keep telling myself, then I'm doomed. And I don't want to be like that. I want to see new challenges. I want to see new possibilities. I want to see what happens if I tell that I'm good enough, you know? So to sit in silence and do not understand what happens next is, I think, very powerful, because the fear of unknown is my main fear. I do fear unknown, like I do fear everything that in the future, because I don't know it. That's why sometimes I try to control it so hard, and that's something I've been struggling with, and that's something I'm learning, how to truly let go and be okay with whatever happens, and to understand that I'm gonna be okay either way, and I'm capable of doing whatever I want, and no matter what, I will find the solution. So if we're gonna translate this, what I just said, to social media, you're gonna be okay. And even if this friend of yours, who is not really your friend, will say, ha ha ha, you're a blogger right now, oh my God, I saw your video, you're so funny. Okay, you will be able to find the solution how to deal with it. Okay, you will be okay. If someone will write a negative comment about you, oh my God, you're dancing on the video, that's so childish. Okay, so what happens in your life if someone will say this to you, right? Okay, you will be okay. Trust me, you will be okay. Okay, what happens if people will judge you? There might be a chance that no one will judge you, or there might be a chance that people will support you. One of the video that I shared here, I got 2 comments. That the first video that I posted, 2 people wrote to me, oh my God, this is such a cute video, keep going. I don't know how I ended up here, but I liked it, keep going. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. You know, because that's something that helped me to gain this confidence in me, that 2 strangers decided to watch my video, and they were so impressed, blown away with my with my video, that they decided to share something with me. They literally shared their thoughts and they said, keep going, you know? So every time I post something, there are people who are genuinely interested in my thoughts and genuinely love what I do. So what if no one will judge you? What if you will do 10 videos and you will have no answer at all from from anyone? You will have no comments, no likes. But what if the 20th video will be the hit and you will get so many beautiful comments, so many beautiful words, someone will book your services, someone will buy something from you? What if? So yeah, that's something that I keep reminding myself, that everything that I do is like a lottery ticket. You know, there is a story that one guy was asking the God, oh my God, I want to win 1 million. I want to be successful. And if you will give me this chance to win the $1 million, then I will put my faith and I will start this business. I will have, I don't know, my family happy. I will purchase my mom the car she wanted, because she gave her life to raise me. Oh my God, I'm asking you with my open heart, just give me this chance to win like $1 million. He kept praying every day. And then one day, God looked at him from the clouds and he said, well, if you want to win this lottery, then buy the damn ticket, you know? So this is me every time I'm posting, every time I'm sharing about what I do, is me saying, hey, here I am, here are my thoughts, here are my values. So you can purchase my art, or you can book a session with me where we will have thought-provoking conversation with you, and you will gain something for yourself. You will have insight that will help you to be the version of yourself that you want. You will see the new perspective. You will gain the experience out of it. So every time I'm sharing something, this is my lottery ticket to get better at something. For example, my speaking in English. I don't know how to film, how to set up lights, sitting down and writing my notes, how I structure my information in my head, my knowledge. There's the lottery ticket also for someone to know me and to have insights for me. This is my lottery ticket for me to do what I want, to later achieve something what I want in the bigger picture, right? So buy the damn ticket. And also, one of the main checking point for me is to understand how do I feel after I do something like that towards my goal. For example, when I'm creating this video, I feel the energy flowing. I don't have any fears right now. I'm just channeling my information and I'm sharing, and I do think that it's valuable. I do think that I share very valuable things, and some people might find it interesting. Some people will think about it and then never use it in their life. Some people will think that this is dumb and they will turn off the internet and they will not pay for Wi-Fi anymore. I don't know. But yes, I do feel the energy coming. I do like this. I'm smiling. So this is the checking point for me. How do I feel when I'm doing something like this? And also, I don't want to stop just because I feel uncomfortable. I'm having this open conversation with myself. Okay, where is this uncomfortness coming from? Is this because I'm doing something unknown, or I'm doing something that is not really me and I don't want to do this at all? Like, how do I feel after I do something? How do I feel when I see the results? How do I feel when the result is not the one I wanted, or the result is much better than I expected? How do I feel? And I think this is very important, because every time I do something I really like, I have the energy. If I don't do what I like, I don't have energy, and my day can be spoiled, and I don't have the mood, and I'm lying on my couch, I'm binging Netflix. And this is also about, you know, my inner energy that I'm always circulating, always moving, right? It's never stopping. It can be only transformed. So yeah, this is my check-in point, that my energy is moving and I'm ready for the day, and I want to do this and this and this, and my energy is flowing. But on other days, there are days that I'm not doing what I really like, and then I don't have the energy, and the day just slips away. And also the interesting topic we've been discussing with my therapist about art, that I've realized that being an artist also can mean to you that you need to be a little aggressive, because aggression is not always about violence, is about your right to say, okay, this is mine, this is my space, and this is what I take, and this is how I see my artwork, this is why this brush stroke deserves to remain, this is how I see, this is how I perceive the world. And also posting and be open on social media also requires you to be a little aggressive, like, okay, this video deserves to be on the internet, this video deserves 1 million views, this video that I just filmed is like wow, and I want to share this. So this is the vital energy that helps us to take up the space, to move through life with this desire and knowing that this is my niche, this is what I do, and this is what I like. And I found this very interesting because I never thought about it in this way. The social media journey is very interesting because in my experience, I'm revealing to myself so much about myself. All these fears honestly have nothing to do with the reality. It's just the fear is something that is probably never going to happen, but our mind always trying to optimize and to be ready for anything that happens. So that's why we tend to think about the fears much more than we need, and to think what will happen or what will not be happen, instead of just doing this and dealing with the consequences after. So yeah, I'm very happy about my video. I didn't know I can yap so much about it, but it's helpful. And if you found this interesting, I would really happy to read your thoughts about it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully see you soon, or I don't know, we'll see. I don't know where my journey will lead me. Maybe this is my last video. No, I don't think so. But also, I'm open to any outcome with this video. I'm ready. I'm ready for 1,000 followers also, if you ask me. Thank you.